Hello, I'm a little bit early. Also, my room is a mess. Apologies. I thought I'd do a little bit of skincare while we're waiting. So, hi! It's Tuesday, and I'm going to be filming stuff today, so I thought I would do a little live get ready with me while I get ready. I didn't take into consideration that directly after this, I need to move. Do you remember that insane swimming pool that we had in the garden over the summertime? My dad is moving that to my grandma's house because they'll be moving in the new year, so he's trying to streamline as much as he can, move as much as he can to my grandma's house ahead of time so that things don't have to go, like everything will be just easier for him to get to in the garage and stuff. Anyway, so morning Joanna. So he is taking that to my grandma's today and I'm helping him. So immediately after filming this, I've got to haul the pool into the car, help him take it to my grandma's, and so on. So this makeup probably won't last all that well. What else did I have? Oh yeah, my eye cream. Morning to everyone. Lolly, yes, I am well. I hope you're well also. I feel great since I put up the tree. Great. I'm going to have some videos on my vlog channel this week about that. I did film the whole process of putting up the tree because when I was talking about it in October and saying I'm not going to be vlogging much in November, but obviously vlogging for Vlogmas in December, morning, several requests for a tree decorating video. So I'm going to show you kind of around the house and see what we've done everywhere. Is the plan. So that video will come up this week. For those of you who are wondering, I put on the retinol eye cream from Pixie. This was sent to me. And first I prepped with the Prep Effect Daily Smoothing Tonic from Primark. I like this. I use this instead of like Pixie Glow Tonic in the morning underneath makeup. Now I say in the morning underneath makeup like I wear makeup every day. I do not. I rarely wear makeup, as was yesterday's video all about. But I'm trying because I do think it massively improves my mood. I would say my hair more so than my face, as I said in that video, but I think massively improves my mood if I think it's just like, it's a self-esteem thing. If you feel like, yeah, I look good, you feel better, don't you? I think so. I think you do. Anyway, so I'm prepped. I have a bunch of different stuff to try that I haven't tried yet. I have some things that I've hauled recently that I haven't even opened out. Oh, purple shampoo. I'm going to talk. So today I'm going to film an Amazon favorites video. I know that's like so of the moment, but I keep watching them and I keep thinking, I want to film one, but I want to show you stuff and I want you to really believe that this is stuff that I'm absolutely recommending. And given that it's nearly Black Friday, it's big shopping season, etc., etc. Oops. I think there's always a bit of a, are people making these videos because they want to share their favourites, or are they making them for the affiliate links? And you know, I'm a very trusting person, albeit skeptical. And the people that I watch, I believe that absolutely they're sharing things that they do honestly love, and it's not just all about the affiliate links. Anyway, long story short, I think I'm going to do an Amazon favorites video with no affiliate links is my plan. How I promote that there's no affiliate links, I don't know. But I think that there's just some stuff that has been asked about, tons of stuff that now I use in my work from home setup that's Amazon related. And I think it's useful stuff to have. I can still link to the things, but I think not having them as affiliate links does somewhat help the skepticism in terms of like, is this review legit? I get it. I live in this world of influencers and it's a difficult line to tread between, of course, there's going to be sponsorships, there's going to be affiliate links, you need to get paid in some way for the time that you spend on this, but also I need for people to understand that I'm still going to be honest. So I don't know. It's a forever line being tread. Okay, I was going to have another coffee and I decided another Coke was probably for the bear. So speaking of, I was also sent this. I was sent two things. from this range have something else I want to tell you is terrible. This is the Pixi Vitamin C Brightening Perfector. As you know, big fan of vitamin C. Really liked my Pixi Vitamin C serum. This is very much like, do you remember Vitazing? That kind of thing, where you will put on a little bit of it and it's white. And then as you rub it in, I actually think this is probably too much. As you rub it in, it kind of adapts to your skin tone. It doesn't, does it? There's stuff in it. There's like little dots if you look inside it, and as you rub it in, it reacts to the heat and it warms up. Now, I did try this because I remember there were other ones in the past that if you rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, eventually they'd go orange. This is not, I know I'm not being very kind to my eyes, this is not quite that bad because I haven't found any like orangeness. It's also not going to be universal because it's sheer, but there is a colour to it. It's like a creamy colour. It is my skin colour. It's not everyone's skin colour. But I would be interested to see this on some deeper skin tones because I'm not sure how it would work. It's definitely not the same as Vitacing and the things where they would go orange is my point that I'm trying to get across. And I quite like the way that it feels on my skin. Pixi Under Eye Brightener, totally different animal. So I tried these in a vlog and I was like, oh yeah, really excited to try these things. No, let me show you the colour of this. Now, this might be completely different if you've got very dark circles and you need the corrector. This is very coloured. It's very, like, pigmented, this one. And it's not shearing off. And as I just, like, rub it out, can you see how patchy it is? You would need the very, very smallest amount and it would need to be rubbed all the way out. And it's, to me, more of a corrector. Excuse me. Not really a brightener. Not really for me. I would also say that the Pixi, whatever this is called, the Pixi Vitamin C Brightening Perfector, this is actually quite heavy. I'm feeling up my face now and I'm thinking, actually, would I want this in place of like a tinted moisturiser or a foundation? Maybe not, because it's definitely more of a, when I'm not really wearing makeup, this feels quite heavy. Right, let me just catch up on the comments. While that kind of absorbs. Okay. Bloody freezing today. Correct. How often do I put purple shampoo? Right, so that's what set me off on my Amazon tangent. I actually am using at the moment a Finola blue shampoo because my hair pulls really warm and it is so effective. It's incredible. On Saturday, my hair was almost orange because I put some oils in it and I was doing some treatments and that tends to happen. All of the tone comes out of my hair then. And I used the blue shampoo in the bath, not even for that long, and it was incredible, the difference. So I will talk about that in the video, but I don't use it very often. But when I do need to use it, that's like, it knocks all of the crazy warmth out. 100% putting my tree up this week. It just seems to be the norm this year. I'm not even early, I'm late compared to other people. Would you mind doing an updated morning and evening skincare routine at some time, please? My skin is in need of some love and I need some product inspiration. Absolutely. My tree will go up the week before Christmas and come down by New Year, work schedule depending. See, that to me is just like, it's so much time and effort to put the tree up for it only to be there for a week. It's just not at all for me. That is not my vibe. Christmas is not like, it's like a season. If the oils you're using are golden, they'll stain your hair, making it brassy, so you're best off with a clear oil. That's good to know. The thing with the oils that I've always found is when I would put in a colour toner, let's say when I used to do my hair like pink or something, and I'd have like little patches of it. If I left coconut oil or just any kind of hair oil at all, any oil, in my hair for a few hours, it would fade it. And I don't know how it works. I don't know the stuff behind it. All I'm telling you is it worked. And so if ever I overtoned my hair, I would put oil in and it would kind of bring it back to like a virgin bleach, which is a yellowish, and then I could tone it again to what I wanted it to be. And so whenever I put in a lot of hair treatments or that kind of thing, I always find that I need to tone my hair again quite soon after. Anyway, collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. The colour I have is Biscuit 7, which I believe is too deep, but we'll see. I have not used this. What do we think? Probably. Also, I don't have a mirror in front of me. I'm suddenly realising. I have some, like, you know, itch situation. Yeah. I have to go back to that comment because I saw it actually before it disappeared. I'm going to need a mirror. There's a mirror just here next to me. Not the world's greatest lit mirror, but it is a mirror. I think I've gone a little bit far. I also don't think that stuff that I put on, the pixie stuff, I don't think that it wanted to work very well with the moisturiser that I'd already put on at all. Not even a little bit. Right, I'm gonna have to find a mirror. Let me just do this. And then, like, prep after the fact. What can I use as a mirror? That's terrible. Also, certain I'm going to have to do something about this concealer because I've taken too long to blend it. And now it looks crazy. I really miss, as I said in the video yesterday, I really miss makeup. I just miss just doing regular makeup. It was fun. But also, I thought, God, what's that smell? I'm using this Too Faced powder as my mirror. I'm like, what is that smell? Oh, it's the chocolate from the Too Faced powder. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. Do you know what? The Lasting Perfection concealer, possibly better than ever. I don't know if they've changed the formula or what, but I always found that it was quite drying and it would fall into all my fine lines and I just wasn't into it so much for under my eyes. That, I went on quite heavy and I took my time to blend it and actually it came off okay. Quite impressed. Right, one of the things I want to try, and I'm a little bit nervous because I think it's going to be pow, is this Sleek Highlighting Elixir Illuminating Drops in Poppin' Bottles, which reminds me of an Aziz Ansari stand-up that I enjoyed. Okay, I'm going to put this on the back of my hand first because it looks crazy. Poppin' Bottles be crazy. Oh, I can't open it. Hang on. Greasy hands. I don't know if I've ever opened this. Has it got sellotape around it? No, I have. Oh, finally. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's like pure metallic gorgeousness. Oh my goodness. What is this even gonna do to my face? That is so beautiful, but it might be too much. Let's see. I need to get my mirror back. Right, let me just get to the comments. I'll respond while I'm just doing whatever I'm doing with this. Couldn't cope with the oily hair things. Was straight on boots for a scalp scrub. Tree normally goes up first week in December. I got told to have to self-isolate by Track and Trace yesterday, so all my decorations going up this weekend. Yes. My tree is up in my room with the lights on so I can take pictures of decorations for my shop. Exactly, right? Exactly. You have to be able to justify these things. Can we have an updated skin pamper routine? Loved the one you did, but I remember it's over a year old. Quite possibly. Just about to hit 36, starting to feel old, but as you were talking about, conflicted about getting Botox or filler, I have 3 girls and I'm trying retinol, sand derma rolling for now. So, as I mentioned in that video, and a bunch of people messaged me privately, direct message afterwards, because it's one of those things that you don't want to upset anyone by saying something that might conflict with something they've already done. Ooh, do you know what? This is not going to blend very well with what I have on already. It's not going very well. So I'm always very cautious when I talk about stuff like that because I don't want anyone to feel that they've done the wrong thing or that someone's judging them. I don't care. You do whatever you want to do. But I do have opinions about plastic surgery, and some of my opinions are influenced by the fact that I have children. Mostly that I have a girl, and that girl is being growing up in a time where this is totally normal, where just it's almost abnormal to not have plastic surgery or fillers or whatever. And so, I have my days where I'm like, well, maybe I could just have a little bit of this or a little bit of that. I saw an Instagram ad yesterday and thought, that looks amazing. Someone had some filler here, and it basically lifted her whole face. Her whole face. Lifted her whole face here. Gave her cheekbones she didn't have before. I have just terrible bone structure. Nothing's holding up my face as I get older. It's just going to pool around my shoulders. All of this is just going to drop and collapse. I am telling you, I can't imagine that I'm going to get to my old age without having some kind of something done. I am too vain a person to ignore it completely. But I'm 34. I don't look in the mirror and go, oh my God, not yet. Maybe one day, but right now I don't. And I don't want to feed in to the narrative that it's normal to just, well, you know, I'm not unhappy, but everyone else is having this thing done, so I'm going to have this thing done. And that's not to say that the people who are having fillers or whatever, I'm not making a judgment about those people. I'm saying that there are a lot of people who are now having things done that would never have had those things done before, because it's become like changing your hair colour. It's become so normal to just have a little thing done. I'm not thinking of the people who were really, really unhappy with something and desperately wanted to have something done. I'm thinking of the people who go out with their friends and their friend had her lips done and suddenly they're interested in having their lips done when they weren't before. They never looked in the mirror and thought they didn't like their lips. They have seen something and been influenced. It's like a trend. I'm not into that part of it. But, you know, you do you. Whatever, seriously. I'm certain I will have something done in the future. I just don't like that it's now... I worry that people will regret it. That is the thing. Oh, I've got this out because I wanted to show you it. So terrible. I was wearing this in a video recently and someone said, had I only put eyeshadow on one eye. This is the Sleek Back to Reality eyeshadow. You would think this is like a creamy colour, and it swatches creamy. But as soon as it absorbs any kind of oil, it goes yellow. And I had more oil in the crease of one eye than the other, and it was fully yellow. It was the craziest thing. So I won't be wearing this again. I thought it was going to be like a nice, oh, I'll put this all over my eye and then I'll do other things on top. No. I'm going to put on the Bounce Back Collection shadow in Bronzed Up, which I swatched in the video and then never wore. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on now and see. Not a lot of payoff so far. Right, let me just catch up with the comments. I feel like I don't want to go early. I've seen some dodgy lips. Well, I mean, if you want to know my, like, more further thoughts on that, I have a whole video, but yes. I'm 58 years old, never wear makeup, only on special occasions, never go out, don't see the point. I get that. I hear Deborah. You're right with that. My hair salon does lip filler too. I've never thought about it, but I was sat there watching people come in and having these things done and convinced myself I needed lip filler. This is exactly the thing. So I mean, I will say that as a teen, early 20s, what is wrong with me today? I think I need to take an antihistamine because I'm like so... I will say that I would have given my right arm and probably my left for bigger boobs when I was a teenager. And if I'd had a friend who'd had a boob job and it went really well and she had means to pay for it, let's say she'd said, oh, well, there's a payment plan and you can do this and you can do that. Or it was more affordable like these little fillers are. I think I would have had one. I think I wouldn't have needed very much more of a push to just go for it because I really was unhappy with my body as a teen, early 20s. I desperately wanted a boob job. And I'm so glad now that I didn't do that. Now, if I had, maybe I'd have been really happy with it. And I would never have known that it wouldn't have been a thing I wanted down the line had I not. But, I mean, I do worry that any time you talk about this kind of thing, it does just come across as really judgmental. It's hard to share your own feelings about something like this without it seeming like you think other people are doing the wrong thing. I really don't. As with so many things, my main push is I don't want other people to regret something. I don't want for someone else to think, oh wow, yeah, I wish I hadn't done that. That just sucks. the worst. So as I said in that video, I don't know how we've got onto this as like the main topic of this video. As I said in that video, I had a friend who had an amazing nose job. She was like only a teenager, but oh my goodness, she has a Disney princess nose and it is an improvement and it looks amazing. For some people, that is the thing, but I worry about the people that didn't really want things done. They were just kind of like swept away with it and maybe they'll regret it down the line. Very worrying how normalised filler has become, especially for young adults who haven't given themselves a chance to become confident in their own skin. Way too accessible. Agreed. I think if you're a little bit older and you're starting to notice signs of aging, like some sag or some thinness in your lips or whatever, that is different. That's always been a thing. There's always been like nips and tucks that you can have done to avoid signs of aging, because Lord knows women can't look older. It is very much the younger girls who are pretty much totally changing their faces, and the worst thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with their faces to begin with. 9 times out of 10 they didn't need it, but they'd convince themselves they did, because we're comparing ourselves constantly to unnatural faces these days and bodies, but that's a whole other subject. I had my lips done, and I definitely think it was down to seeing so many competitions on Instagram to win fillers, never winning them and then going for it. I feel like I going on to feel like I needed it. Yeah, I agree. I'm looking into a nose job at the moment, but I'm nearly 27, so it's not due to teenage confidence issues anymore. I've had time to grow out of that. See, I think a nose job is a little bit different. I think that you know pretty early on if you want something like that done. I don't think, unless someone says something to you and that affects you, I don't think you get to like your late 20s and go, do you know what? Maybe I'll have a nose job. What happened with the colour of the screen then? This is the only problem with the lives. I have to do it. Can I like move? Will that change it? I don't know. The only problem with doing a live is I have to do it on my phone or my iPad. On the camera, it's fine, but it's not great. So now I have to be kind of this far away for it to be even remotely in the right exposure. I wonder if I can do something. Hang on. That just makes it worse. Ooh, interesting. I should do a live like this and then be like, #NoFilter. I actually had no idea that you could put a filter on a video like that for YouTube. So that's worth knowing, that people may have filters when you don't know they have filters. Yeah, I think that surgery like nose jobs, that kind of thing, that feels different. It's the filler, it's the, as someone else said, it's how accessible it is, and the fact that people are being influenced by social media, celebrities, etc, etc. Ooh, favourite ever Christmas film? We would have flown to Vegas on Sunday. Now I'm trying to embrace all the Christmas cheer. Oh my goodness. That must suck. I mean, we were supposed to go to Florida, supposed to go to Disney World. It was like trip of a lifetime type thing in September. And then we rebooked it for February, and it got even better because we got a really good deal. The flights home were premium economy. It was like, wow, this is going to be amazing. We're not going to Florida. This is never going to happen. It's just a wash, isn't it? And I think that's why everyone's embracing Christmas so much. I love Christmas anyway, but this year, even the people who are a bit grinchy are like, screw it, I'm going for the Christmas. Okay, I'm going to do this all over because I know I'm going out and moving this thing, and this makeup needs to last so I can film when I get back. I need to set this. Thankfully, as I've said a million times before, you won't be able to see how heavy this looks on camera. In person, I will look terrible with all of this powder on, which you can only see if I film way over here so that the exposure isn't crazy. Why? Oh, it's back. Okay, that's better. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me, YouTube? Why? I also have these little things that I've only just opened. These little mini things from Benefit. and I'm super excited to try them. I've not opened any of them yet. I think I'm going to try Georgia, which is the peach one. Exciting. How do I open it? I don't know, you know. I don't know if this is going to be much of anything. Oh, it smells amazing. Also, I think I need some powder on here because this is like where... Come on. Why? Why you do this to me? Why you be like this? This whole situation, like the layering of very heavy, sticky products, not conducive with anything. Right, this is not going to vibe with me right now. I'm going to have to go for something a bit more pigmented. I'm going to go for California. Pow! How beautiful is this? I wonder if it will change. Whoa, there we go. How beautiful is that? It's going to look like that for like a second. I'm actually going to try and dust away the gold. There we go. So I got rid of all of the gold because I don't need that on my face. No, I do not. Also smells amazing. I didn't realise that Benefit powders smelled of anything. Right. Thank you, finally. Like, come on, YouTube. Stop making me all like blown out and crazy. This is really pretty. Really pretty. I also realised that I've like just completely stopped telling you what I'm using. I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Primer, which I'm completely obsessed with, and didn't get out a mascara to put on top of it. So I have been using this again, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, my favourite mascara of all time. The only problem with this is I'm not convinced they haven't changed the formula because it seems to be smudging and transferring and all of that jazz, and it never did that before. It's very upsetting. The only saving grace is that now I have this primer, which I love. It kind of makes up for it because it's basically that mascara in a primer, so then I can put any mascara over the top of it, and it's very, very similar to this. So is what it is. But if you suddenly buy this on my years of recommendation, I apologise because I don't think it's as good as it used to be. Right, I'm going to finish off with a lip gloss. I was going to do the MAC. I do really like this. The Powder Kiss. I think I'm going to get more colours of this because it's so pretty. Just blend it out really, really nice. I'm actually going to do the lip gloss because, again, it's not going to last because I've got to go out and do things. I've only just opened these. I haven't even tried the other ones yet. I got them from a little Christmas gift set. This seemed to be the one that I would love the best, and I think it's big. Well, it has become an instant favourite. Taffy Teas. I don't know if these are limited shades only to this collection or if you can get them all year round. I don't know. But it's just a little bit of colour. So pretty. I love. You see, just a little hint of colour. YouTube. There we go. Without too much of anything. I think it's really pretty. Right, let's just quickly go through the comments and then I'm off to do some stuff. Do you feel different about Christmas this year because of COVID? I'm grateful to not have to see my family and just have a chill day on my own. I actually know lots of people who said exactly the same thing. I think it totally depends on like your personality, your family, your traditions. Obviously, we live with my parents and so we will see them on Christmas. And in recent years, we've gone out, just like our immediate family, we've gone out for dinner at a restaurant anyway. So it's not really massively affecting us. Although I appreciate that it's affecting a lot of people who would see masses of family at Christmas. That's not us, so it's not really made a massive difference. During my tattoo apprenticeship, there was a girl who rented the other room doing eyelash and lip fillers, and I was almost pushed into getting lip fillers because they were free. Yes, and it isn't the same as lash extensions, something like that. It's just... I do think it just becomes like the cosmetic stuff. It's like, oh, well, it's no big deal because it wears away anyway, but you're stretching out skin out. It's not as temporary as people imagine. I thought the issue with the mascara was just me. I bought a new one after I gave birth and actually stopped putting it on my bottom lashes. Yeah, no, I think that the... Oh, Lash Sensational has never smudged on me before because someone else said Lash Paradise they prefer. Lash Paradise always transferred on me. So now I really like both of them, but now both of them transfer on me, which is really annoying. So I think I am going to get the waterproof of the original of this because it's my favourite. Or maybe I'll get the waterproof other one, the L'Oreal one. I don't know. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you for joining me while I got ready. I've got to go and do some stuff now, and then I'm going to go and film some videos. So if you've got any suggestions or any recommendations or requests, leave me a comment and I will see you guys later.